Hi, welcome back to Like a Therapist. This is Kat, and today we're going to be talking about why the law of attraction, in my opinion anyway, is basically BS. Okay? All right, now that's fighting a long time standard in in our industry anyway, when it considers relationships, because the law of attraction is huge. Okay, don't get me wrong. Many other principles are, of course, important. We would obviously never want to beg someone to come back. We would want to distance ourselves if necessary. I don't like the no contact rule necessarily because it does seem a little cold. I don't think that total no contact is a good idea, even though for some people it is. And that's precisely why I feel like it's basically BS, because everybody's situation is different. So you want to evaluate your own situation. Excuse me, I'm going to give you a big for instance in regards to whether or not you pull away from a relationship or stay. That, first of all, would be entirely up to the way you feel about this person and what you're willing to deal with. Okay, what you're willing to deal with. Will you be like Queen Charlotte and go to the ends of the earth and not care about their insanity? You only want their happiness and their soul to be happy. So you definitely have that option, of course. That is why the law of attraction is basically BS. It implies that you should move on from anyone that says they do not want a relationship with you, or they're not ready, or for whatever reason they throw up a wall, or they're being very serious and they're telling you exactly what they have every intention of doing or not doing. So you have the choice there to either stay or go, whereby the law of attraction would have you basically just go. Okay, that's probably the most respectful way for the other person, but essentially, knowing human nature the way I have studied it anyway, with the many, literally hundreds of thousands of people that I have talked with over the course of many years, I find it daunting to just place one rule or regulation across the board. It's just not going to work that way. Okay, it's too many variables. The law of attraction has a lot of really, really good information in there, but we never want to play games in a relationship. It's okay to be honest. They'll say, oh, don't, if you're a woman especially, do not tell someone how you feel. Let them come to you. Or another principle, how to judge somebody, whether they pay attention to you or they don't, because there could be many reasons they don't pay attention to you. You may not want all that attention. You may not want attention. So, okay, because one of the biggest rules there too is, or the principle, I guess is the best word, is that if they're not showing you attention, they definitely do not care for you. That is big. That is very big. And that's, for the most part, true. But it's not always true, okay? Sometimes people have their own insecurities that we have to understand. I know relationships that spend very little time together that are very, very strong, and and seeming to be lasting a lifetime. So, there are different variables. The law of attraction is there to help guide us, to try to pull in our emotions if we're not getting what we want, and just to a basic rule to follow. Okay, kind of like what is the basic rule to follow? It's as simple as that. Going deeper into your relationship, it is obviously independent on each one of your personalities as to how you will navigate it, to in order to get your, or if you're trying to wait out a relationship that you really want. Maybe you're determined never to move on. Maybe you're determined to move on tomorrow. It really, really is an individual thing, right? Okay, bottom line, that's kind of common sense. The law of attraction is basically BS.